3 for the lead as they come up towards the chicane. You'll see that Stoltz in 6th has dropped back a bit from Mapelli, and is the move going to come on the pit straight? That would be the obvious place to allow Compact just to give a bit more room to bit and then cut across and defend from Collard. But Collard, all of a sudden, he's on the attack. He's right there on the back of the number 2 Audi as they come across the line. Out of our window we can see them being nose to tail, and Collard now is on the attack. So rather than giving up the lead, rather than defending the lead, Compact sees in his mirrors a challenge coming. Here comes Wirtz up the inside, and there's contact between the two as he turns in on the number 2 car, and Collard leads the way. The Aston Martin leads.
Unbelievable. That should have been an I'm looking at the puncture now for hold on.
What a drama.
I cannot believe, you could see Wirtz's father was going nuts in the pit. They should have been an instruction a lap earlier to let the number 2 Audi get ahead of the number 1. By allowing what happened into turn 1, they've thrown the lead away. Ricky Collard did a blinding job down the inside, and now also the number 2 Audi in, and that's what I said.
Teammates,
God,
same team. The one rule is you don't bump into your teammate. Marvin Kirkover looking on, can't believe this. Ricky Collard leading the way. Brilliant opportunistic move, and really it was him applying the pressure that completely flummoxed the WRT approach.
And I go back to my comment. There should have been an instruction a lap earlier to the number 1 Audi, let the number 2 Audi go through. The consequence of apparently not doing so, or if it was given not being enacted, is that they contacted, both of them ended up with cut down tyres. Ricky Collard, it must be his birthday, it must be his anniversary, maybe he was born on a leap year as well, I don't know, but it's all come right with 14 minutes of this race remaining for our motorsport. Ricky Collard, Marvin Kirkhofer, they've done everything absolutely spotlessly so far.
Well, Ricky Collard, 3rd generation racer, and there, walking away from a crippled car, Ezequiel Perez Compact. John, talk us through it.
Well, Collard made his move, but Wirtz was in position. He was virtually alongside, and it was as if Perez Compact had no insight whatsoever as to where Wirtz's Audi was. And that, to me, well, I would not want to be in the debriefing with those 2 drivers trying to explain their actions, because, in my view, Ezequiel Perez Compact ought to have been aware of where Wirtz was and ought to have given him room.
Well, Ricky Collard leads the way then. His father, Rob Collard, one of the mainstays of the British Touring Car Championship for 2 decades. His grandfather, the late Mick Duffy Collard, absolute legend in oval racing, in hot rod racing. And Ricky himself, who came initially from single-seaters through into GT cars, making a real name for himself. And with that move and with that pressure applied, he has managed to really unravel what could have been an Audi 1-2 in this race. Now, behind him, as there Charles Wirtz drags the remains into the pit lane, you've got Simon Gachet 2nd, Marco Mapelli 3rd, and Luca Stoltz dropping back in 4th.
And that's key. We saw Luca Stoltz looking very, very racy indeed. That is the 62. Aston, so that's further down the field. That's currently, well,
the 12th.
The 12th, that's okay. Attempt of the 66, because it had to start from the pit lane at an engine change. 56, that's Mauro Drudi.
Charles Wirtz in for a new tyre, and 66 we were looking at, that was Calvin Mandelinda. That was the car up from the pit lane, now running in 13th behind Iro Vainio. Right, Collard leading 2.4 seconds, getting away from Gachet. So right now it looks as though Ricky Collard and Marvin Kirkhofer could be heading for a maiden Blancpain GT World Challenge Europe victory here. But what about 2nd and 3rd? Mapelli has still not been able to find a way past Simon Gachet.
No, but remember, more importantly, he is ahead on the road of the 4th place, the principal challenger in the championship. That's the Black Falcon Mercedes. So if he can't make it to 2nd,